can't. The media cannot come out.
The media is giving a command. You, Alfred Woyome.
Yes.
You have a greater command.
They will go. The media will not go. The media will show.
The law will catch up with you, Woyome.
Who they train?
Now we are the police commander.
You are not going. Don't be intimidated. Don't be intimidated. Show it to the Ghanaian people to see what is happening. Show it. Don't be intimidated.
If anybody wants to sack the media, the person should try and address the media in front of the cameras and tell the media to leave. So the Ghanaian people know who is telling the media to leave. The police is not a party to this election. The police is not a party to this election. The EC is not a party to this election. You are supposed to be referees. I am ignorant. Look, show Ghanaians who is the vice president. Show Ghanaians who is the vice president. Show the vice president. Show Ghanaians who is the vice president talking.
Why are we to show it?
Ghanaians want to see the vice president talking over there. What do you mean? Look, we tolerated enough of this nonsense. We have tolerated enough of this nonsense. You are a stakeholder. You are a referee. You are not a participant. You are not an active player in the game. You are not a good referee. The police will play their role and we will respect it. But you cannot sack the media. What are you afraid of? What do you want to hide? What do you want to hide? But what do you want to hide? What do you want to hide? Why do you want the cameras away?
I'm in charge here.
You are in charge here, but you're not in charge. You're not in charge of the TV stations. You're not in charge of the media of Ghana. The media of Ghana are not under your command. They are guaranteed under the Constitution of Ghana, not you. You are not the Constitution of Ghana. You understand that? Let it get to you. What do you mean? But you will not sack the media. You will not sack the media.
Explain about the immediate concern today about the Ashanti region. You cannot.
Yes, so in Ashanti region, we are told that 3 constituencies are coming here today. Obuasi East, Ahafano North, and Ahafano Southwest. In the case of Ahafano Southwest and Ahafano North, there was no coalition at all. Before coalition could officially start, the military invaded the place. I'm sure you have all seen WhatsApp chats between the EC district director for Ahafano North and the NPP parliamentary candidate, where she informed the NPP parliamentary candidate to act fast because things were getting out of hand. And the NPP parliamentary candidate informed her that the military were coming in now. In a few minutes, the military invaded the place and destroyed everything. So we don't really know what they are going to do about these 2 constituencies. But in the case of Obuasi East, the returning officer declared the results, officially declared the results. The NPP MP for Obuasi East was present, and he signed on his own behalf the declaration sheet. And so we do not know why Obuasi West would come again. The media were present. I have a very short video when the EC did the declaration. You can see it. You can see that the NPP MP is the one standing to the left of the EC official. This is the video. And this declaration was done. If anybody claims that a particular declaration was done under duress, the EC has a remedy. What is the remedy? You can go to court for an order to set aside that declaration. You cannot come back. That the returning officer for the presidential election is Jane Mensah. She has done the official declaration. She cannot come back and seek to change that declaration that has been done. So if anybody feels that the person did it under duress or whatever, the person has a remedy. Go to the High Court for the High Court to set aside that decision. And so we are not going to allow for any recollation of Obuasi East. Obuasi East is done and dusted. We have an MP elect. As for Ahafano North and Ahafano Southwest, we wait to see what the EC wants to say. What we are saying is that if they have any evidence of they winning, they have to produce it. If the EC also have their pink sheet, they must produce it. We'll peruse it. because at that places there was no collation. And we know, as a matter of fact, that President Mahama won in both constituencies. You remember that when Jane Mensah was doing the official declaration, Ahafuano North was excluded. It was one of the 9 constituencies that was not added to the national tally. And so we know that Ahafuano North has not been collated. But we know that we won in that constituency, both parliamentary and presidential. The same for Ahafuano Southwest. So that is the position we are taking.
And the other time that the former EC boss, what do you call him? Afarijan, the 10 issue. Afarijan ordered for a rerun of 10. What Jane Mensah can do under these circumstances is order for a rerun, but he cannot come over here. This facility belongs to the CID, and it is also strange that the police officers deployed here are controlled by the CID boss. A while ago, she wanted you people all out, you the media. What it means is that I didn't want Ghanaian people to see what they are doing here. The pink sheets that they are bringing here for recollation or whatever it is are not in ballot boxes sealed by any political party. They are pink sheets that are in, they've wrapped into bags and they are sleeping with it, coming out every day and said the EC copy is authentic, accept it. To redeclare and collate. Our business here, I've seen Facebook and everything, our business here is not about the NDC. It's about Ghana. It is about every individual's vote that must be protected. Every individual's vote that must be protected. People have traveled long distances with their family to go and cast their one vote. And that one vote must be protected. And I stand here to say that the NDC is desirous and have the will and energy to protect every single vote of every Ghanaian. And this is why we are here. I want to ask whether the chairman of the election security, Dampari, whether he's aware that the CID boss is using her facility together with Bossman to conduct this illegal exercise. Already yesterday, 3 constituencies were declared for the MPP, including one that had already been declared for the NDC. Today, what was planned was to declare more that have been declared for the NDC, and planning that tomorrow they do for Greater Accra, things that have been declared already. I don't see why people should sabotage Ghanaians, their fellow Ghanaians, in this way. Election must be won at the polling station, and all Ghanaians know who have won at their polling station. And each of these votes will be protected. We will stay here and ensure that it is protected. Everything that is being done over here is illegal. And I think my chairman general has said, all security officers that will be engaging in this will be sanctioned. He has said it in his press conference. I'm just quoting again. will be sanctioned. We are saying this because this is a crime and must not be added. So illegal orders must not be taken. Ladies and gentlemen, please understand what we are saying. Ask the EC where their pink sheet come from. Why is not in boxes? We seal things. Why is the NDC not informed until we discovered that this facility exists? Thank you very much. Madam, we want to talk.
What the plan is, because as we speak, the EC officials are still seated here. The police are around. The NPP executives and agents are still around. And we have also been here. It looks like they want to play some kind of a game, because after the press conference of the national chairman of the NDC, we expect the EC to respond to it and withdraw this particular illegal exercise and call for an emergency IPAC meeting. We've been here several hours after that press conference and we have not heard anything. And so we want to draw the attention of the people of Ghana that we do not support this exercise in the first place, because we have been told by the Electoral Commission and the NPP that elections are won at the polling station. What are we now doing at the police station? Do they want to win at the police station now? This place is a training center for detective officers. And that is why you all see that it is the CID boss who has been in charge of the place. And she's taking direct instructions from Bossman Asari. We're here, she showed her phone communicating with Bossman. Does she work for the EC or she works under the IGP? And so we are saying that this exercise must come to an end now. Let everybody vacate this place. If the Electoral Commission has anything to do, they should call for an IPAC meeting to resolve whatever issues that there is. We are going to continue to be here. Even if it will cross to midnight, we will be here. And we won't allow anybody to continue with this illegal exercise. We wanted the media to have this on record. And that's why we called you today. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen,
that this election will end peacefully. Madam Jemensa said it is finished when she declared for President John Dramani Mahama. Our question here is, what are we doing in a police station, CID training center, where Madam Faustina acted as though she is the National Women's Organizer of the NPP. 2008, results were declared. Results came through the fax, you remember? And mysteriously, they disappeared. And there was refaxing of results from certain constituencies in Kumasi, where if the voter population was maybe 80,000, the ballot count was about 120,000. If you all have that institutional memory, remember 2008, we voted thrice, the first run, second run, and third, because they fell short of some numbers. We want them to know that there shall not be a repeat of 2008. We want the right thing to be done. EC officials, you cannot bring us pink sheets that are out of the box. You cannot be robbing us, cheating us, and ask us to keep quiet. That will not happen. We will not sit down for you to, overturn the verdict of the people. If you succeeded other years or previous years, this year you shall not succeed. We are now appealing to the IGP. We want to know whether they are in charge of security or they are in charge of elections. We want to know if the center is electoral commission center. If it's not, then anything being done here is illegal. Recollation and re-declaration of results that have been declared at the polling centers is illegal. And Madam Jemensa is the RO for presidential. We are supposed to have our declarations at the various constituency collation centers, not bringing constituencies, Tepa, Bankranso, and what have you, Obuasi East. And that Obuasi East is also very interesting. If you see the video of the time that the declaration was made, the MP, the outgoing MP, signed the results. He signed it himself. He was standing by the EC, the NDC, the incoming MP for Obuasi East was also standing there, and declaration was made. So you've made up your mind to now try and re-declare constituencies that have been declared. Let nobody call him or herself, or we are Democrats. That's what I heard from the micro-minority leader, what's the name, Afenyo Marcus, saying, they are going to even audit the presidential results. We want you to know that we are not animals, and we are not going to sleep. So for the peace-loving Ghanaians, we are here rather to protect our democracy. You cannot use the police. You cannot use Madam Faustina, the CID boss of this training center, to bulldoze your way to do illegal declaration. In fact, the exercise itself at this center is illegal. So we are asking that they should stop. Let the emergency IPAC meeting come on. Madam Jemensa, if you mean well, do so, because what you are doing here amounts to illegality. And I think that for me as a woman, we've been through this. It's been days and nights without sleeping. It's because of our children. It's because of our sisters. It's because of the aged. People went out there to vote. I saw pregnant women in the queue. I saw women with babies in the queue. I saw old women in the queue. I saw people living disability queuing to vote. The Ghanaians have spoken loud and clear. We will not allow anybody to change that verdict. Any pink sheet that is not locked, sealed in a ballot box, we shall not accept it as a political party. Thank you very much.